Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
It's hard to believe some areas could see temperatures in the 50s tonight.
Nice.
How about that?
Rare treats for August. So that's a far cry from 114 that we felt like yesterday afternoon. That's quite the whiplash that we're experiencing right now, but I prefer this side personally. Beautiful cool down after what we dealt with over the weekend and on Monday, and that's all thanks to a cold front that moved through last night, and it took that heat and that stormy weather south with it. Behind it, we have high pressure building and a lot of dry, mild air moving into the Tennessee Valley. That is going to hang around our area for at least another couple of days, and that means very little to basically no shot at rain in the foreseeable forecast right now. Currently dry on 31 Triple Doppler, and it's cooling down out there with many of us dropping to the 60s. 68 in Scottsboro as well as Athens, down to 66 in Coleman, meanwhile 70 in Decatur, and checking in at 72 degrees in Muscle Shoals. Eventually everyone is going to fall to at least the 60s tonight. As Nicole mentioned, a handful could see lows in the upper 50s. That will be most likely in DeKalb and Jackson counties. As for the city of Huntsville, 63 the forecast low. Might see a couple degrees cooler on the outskirts of town where you're not seeing as much of that urban heating. Heading into Wednesday, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Sunny skies in the morning, some fair weather clouds developing in the afternoon, but no threat of rain throughout the day. And temperatures look similar to today, topping out in the low 80s for most of us. 83 in Huntsville. How about Fayetteville? 79 for your high tomorrow. 81 in Guntersville and 81 in Decatur. Again, a cooler than average treat for us on Wednesday, a little taste of fall out there. We see a few degree climb on Thursday with highs in the mid 80s for most of us. And then we start to get that heat to return by the time we wrap up this work week. We're talking upper 80s for most. Could see a couple spots like Huntsville, for example, get up near 90 as we wrap up this work week. Rain is just not going to develop the rest of this week, and I think most of us are okay with that. We have had a month's worth of rain just in these first 2 weeks of August, so we can get away with a little dry spell, and that's looking like what's going to happen for the rest of this week. Again, a few pop-up clouds during the afternoon, but no rain expected. We clear out in most spots during the overnight hours, and then a few clouds developing during the afternoons, but otherwise it's going to be very quiet for the next several days. That trend should continue this weekend as well. Now we're seeing in the upper levels of the atmosphere a dip in the jet stream right now. That's going to hang around the eastern U.S. for the next few days, but then the jet stream really moves north quickly, and we're going to see a big ridge of high pressure develop. And whenever you see this in the summer, you can count on it getting hot, and that's going to be a problem for much of the country, including us here in Huntsville. The high heat returning this weekend, up to 92 on Saturday, forecast high of 94 on Sunday, and we could very well see similar highs throughout most of next week. So soak the next few days in. That is the main takeaway with this 10-day forecast. Virtually no shot at rain the next 7 days. Very slight chances that rain may develop by late next week.